Hi, I'm doing this training real quick on kind of the do's and don'ts and how to stay in compliance. The first one is how to name your group page, or your group, I guess it's not really a page. You are not allowed to use Senegence in the name. So I couldn't use Senegence by Katie or Love Your Lips with Senegence or, anything like that. I would even try to stay away from using lip sense, simply for the fact that we are known for lip sense, and Facebook doesn't enjoy us using groups for free, and they kind of are nailing down all the people that are using groups and shutting down their groups. So we don't want anything to kind of attract us to them any more than what we already are. So for that sake, I would definitely suggest just trying to be creative and come up with something that suits you. I went with the first color that I got, which was caramel latte. So that's how I came up with the whole latte kisses. Some people will use, maybe try to feed off from something from their profession or what they like, whatever you want to do. But that is kind of my suggestion with that. As far as the discount, you are only allowed to give a 15% off discount. That is simply for the fact that we want to try to make sure that everybody is kind of in an even playing field. So no one's giving away, 30% and they're taking all of the customers because they give such a great deal. So this kind of makes it fair for everyone. But you are allowed, if you really want to go crazy for something like Black Friday, or maybe you're just starting out and you really just want some customers, you could do free shipping. You could do, along with the 15%, you could do 15% free shipping, no tax. The tax shipping, anything but the product total, you can do, and because that's all kind of on your own. And you set the price for that, where the retail, we have to keep within that 15%. Now, you might be wondering, why can you do a party for 30% off? And to be honest, I still don't quite understand what the big difference is. I guess I can say I get it, because then a lot of people would offer 30%. And if I'm not, if we have some of the same mutual friends, then they're drawn to that. So I understand that part. But parties, to get up to the 30% off, you have to have $600 in retail. And I didn't figure out all the percentages and such, but it's basically, you're still in compliance because of how much you're selling and the sales and all this, that, and the other. And giving away a free gloss or a free color at the $300. 10% of $300 is $30. So that's actually more than what the cost of a color is. So you're giving away a color at $300. You're still in compliance, because it's actually not even 10% off. I hope that makes sense. So if you were to do a mystery hostess party, you are more than welcome to do that in your group. Not as a private party. I do them in my group every once in a while, and we'll do it for the month and then add up my total sales and then give that percentage just to one person that has made a sale. The last time I did the mystery hostess, I allowed entries by other ways. But you don't have to. You are allowed to give away that high of a percentage, and a free color to only people that purchase, only if you are doing a party. Again, I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, please ask and I can clarify that for you. Because, which leads me to my next thing, you are not allowed to make a post that says something like, the next 10 people that make a purchase will be entered in to win a free color. Because Michigan lottery, or whatever the laws are with that, you're not allowed to give things away. You have to have a certain license for that. So What you are allowed to do is say anybody that, or the next 10 people that give or that purchase and the next 10 people that add 5 people to my group will be entered to win a free gloss or free color, whatever it is. Because now you are opening it up to everyone, and there's not a purchase that has to be made to be able to win that free product. I think that covers the big points of it. It's really just making sure whatever you give away is for retail is 15% or less. You really have to make sure, you will see some people that say, I forget exactly what it is. Maybe it's like buy 2 colors, which would be $50, and get a gloss for 20% off. 20% off from a gloss would only be $4. So you can, 15% of 50 is what, like $7.50, I think. So that's still within that 15%. It's just kind of worded differently. So if you were to buy a color at 25, another color at 25, and a gloss at $24, or I'm sorry, $16, that's all still within compliance, because even though it says 20%, it's kind of the phrasing of it, it's still within that compliance. I think that might cover all the big questions that people have. Trying to think. I think that might cover it all. So if you have any questions on this, please ask, because I would hate for anyone to get turned in, because I don't want you to be scared about it, but it does happen, because people go above that 15% and they offer, you know, I was offering for a little while, I was offering like dollar amounts off, but then I was like, you know what, it's just easier if I just put a percentage, you know, I can offer that free shipping, or I can offer, I've never done the no tax, but people have, and that kind of will boost it up a little bit, maybe get people a little bit more interested in ordering, but never ever go over that 15% unless you are doing a party. And never ever offer a free product unless you're opening it to everyone, not just sales customers. So any questions, let me know. Thanks.